After that day, the calls from the school didn't stop. My son didn't magically turn into an angel. There were still notes sent home, still meetings, still moments where I sat in my car gripping the steering wheel, wondering where I had gone wrong as a parent. But something subtle had shifted, mostly in me. Teachers started mentioning him differently, not as the problem, but as the ringleader. If something good happened, he was usually at the center of it. If something bad happened, he was too. He wasn't cruel by nature. He was influential. And influence without guidance looks a lot like chaos. One afternoon, months later, I overheard him talking to his younger sibling. He was explaining how to deal with a kid who was being picked on. You don't have to fight, he said. You just have to stand next to them. That's usually enough. I stood in the hallway, frozen, realizing he had learned something that day at the birthday party. Something I never explicitly taught him. Years passed. He grew taller, louder, more confident. He still tested limits, still challenged authority, but he also defended kids others ignored. He gravitated toward the outsiders, the awkward ones, the kids who didn't quite fit. It was as if he recognized something familiar in them. One night, much later, I asked him if he remembered that birthday party. He paused and nodded. Yeah, he said. I remember how quiet it got. I hated that feeling. What feeling? I asked. Like everyone was pretending they didn't see him. That's when I understood. My son didn't save that kid because he was kind by accident. He did it because he knew exactly what it felt like to be seen only for your worst moments. He knew what it was like to be labeled, whispered about, expected to fail. And in that moment, on a random school day, at a kid's birthday party, the child everyone feared being embarrassed turned out to be the one who refused to let someone else disappear.